What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today working on this Honda. Got the wheels, the nuts off. We do a lower ball joint on it, so let's go ahead and get this thing going. Alright, I got a good amount of it apart. I just got to go get a socket so I can take the nut off that and I can get the lower ball joint off. So let's go do this. I'm gonna go up to the auto parts store and get the parts that I need, the lower ball joint, the socket, and maybe see about renting a lower ball joint tool so we can make this job a lot easier. So let's go ahead and get into my truck and go on onto the road. Alright, I couldn't film inside AutoZone, but I got my 36 millimeter socket and my ball joint. So let's go back and get the old one out, get the new one in there. Alright, camera back at angle. Alright, now that we got the socket, let's go ahead and get this off. Leave it on, so we give it a tap. Oh shit, is that lightning? I had to put this job on hold until tomorrow. I was gonna do it tomorrow, but I was free both days. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna put you guys on hold. What's up, everybody? We're back, day 2 on this job. The rain made me leave and I couldn't finish it, so let's go ahead and get inside this here, start taking the rest of this spindle apart so we can get that lower ball joint off. So let's go ahead and get doing this. Alright, we're back. Got the tool I needed. So let's get it opened up, get it out, put this ball joint all the way in. Noticed a different in the camera change, had to pull out my phone, so let's go ahead and get back to taking this and putting it back together. Alright, I had to get it set up off camera. I was having trouble, but go ahead and try this. Take the nut off. together and go a little bit more. Add a little bit of space. Gotta do some rigging. Hold on, guys. Don't want to do this, but you gotta do this. It'll fit. That fits. Do this. Now that should work. Try this again. One more. We're in, baby. We gotta get the snap ring on there. Snap ring in the pliers. My pliers. Snap ring pliers. Got that on there. Give it a couple taps. Make sure it's all the way on. Make sure the boot's all the way on. Boot's all the way on. It's all the way down. All right, let's get this baby back together. I'm gonna time lapse you guys. Me putting this back together.
Switch it up.
All right, I am finished with this job. Just got to put the wheel back on. But I'll show you guys. It's all back together. Get the new ball joint on there. So we get the wheel back on. Then we can call this one a success. All right, now let's get this wheel on here. Told them they need a CV axle, so we probably catch a video on a CV axle job in the future. Just gotta figure out what kind of axle it takes. Double check to make sure everything is on. Struts on, lower ball joint, bolts on, calipers on. Yep, everything's on. Then I took off. ABS is plugged in. The two hardware I took off the mirrors on. Alright, put the tire on. Set the car down, then we're gonna check them by hand. But I'm gonna call this video here. It was a success. It's on. It's not loose. I should have showed you guys before I took it apart, but there was play on it. It's no play like it was. There was clunking noise. So this is a success. Until next time, peace and love. I'll catch you on the next one.